everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. The Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to connect. We are very understanding when we witness one or more of you going off the rails a bit, having a moment where you lash out or take an action that you will later regret. First of all, you are living on a world and in a dimension that make it challenging for you to even exist in physical form. And on top of that, the most important things that you could do to make all of that easier on yourselves are discouraged by most adults when you are growing up. You are told to toughen up. You are told to be quiet. You are told not to follow your instinct, your feeling, or your intuition, and instead to do what you are told. You are basically set up to fail as a human being. And once you reach that age where you awaken to the truth that your feelings are important, and you should be feeling them, you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot on your plate, so to speak. And you still have to worry about survival. You have to pay the bills. You have to keep a roof over your head. And you are all doing much better than you give yourselves credit for under the circumstances. We want you to know that. We really want you to feel our sincerity when we tell you that you are doing the best that you can. And it is all right when you slip up. It is all right when you decide that you need to turn to an addiction just to feel normal. It is all right when you find yourselves in such dire straits that you need to move back in with your parents. It is all right to have had relationships that didn't work out, or marriages that ended in divorce. Humanity is not getting further along in the evolution of its consciousness by judging yourselves and others harshly. When you experience yourself looking at another human being and saying to yourself that they should be different, they should be doing better, they should no longer believe what they are believing, you are essentially saying that about yourself. You will always be as critical of yourself as you are of others. In some cases, you are more critical. That is why it is so important to seek unconditional love of self. It is more important than your accomplishments, awakening your spiritual gifts, or knowing the truth about something that is happening on your world. We want you to realize now that you are awake how important your feelings are. And we want you to notice how much better you feel when you love yourself unconditionally, and how much worse you feel when you hold yourself to some sort of impossible standard just because you are awake. We often hear you saying that you should be doing more, that you want to contribute so much more than you currently are. And we want you to take the pressure off of yourselves, because you need to be in a high vibrational state in order to be of service to anyone. So you certainly need to be in a high vibrational state to be of service to everyone. That is what you are there to do. You are there to hold that higher vibrational state, and you cannot do it when you are beating up on yourself for not having done enough, not having been enough, not having awakened enough of your gifts and abilities. There will be time for all of that. Trust us when we tell you that you will have your opportunities to be of even greater service to humanity. But right now, we would like to see more of you looking to just be happy. We would like to see more of you giving credit to yourselves for continuing to exist there on that challenging planet, in that challenging dimension. And so we will continue to praise you, to celebrate you, and to shine our unconditional love upon you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with yeah. Hi everyone, thank you for watching my video. Still kind of waking up. Oh, damn it. That was 15 minutes. Wow. Let me see, make sure that didn't go over. Oh, it just barely made it under the 15-minute mark. Sorry about that. Oh, I still haven't really mastered how to edit the video while it's still on my phone, and I've not figured out how to send it to from the computer to the phone. I could do it if I had it on the computer. I could cut it down, I think. I'm not even sure if I know how to do that on the computer. Wow, that was a long one. I don't know. Oh, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, Instagram TV only allows 15-minute video, and then I guess it wouldn't have been terrible if that got cut off while it was still, toning at the end. And then you can't post anything that's longer than 15 minutes on there. So yeah, and I'm still technologically challenged over here as to how to cut it down if it goes over. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I am still running a 50% off sale right now. Discount code is LOVE, L-O-V-E. You enter it at checkout on my website, danielscranton.com, and you get 50% off almost everything, but especially recorded materials like meditations, light languages, sound healings, mantras, etc., and breathing exercises, but also the sessions where you work with me as a channel, if I'm channeling for you, or a teacher of channeling, or spiritual business consultant, or whatever it is you want me to do for you. All those sessions are 50% off, and there is quite a long wait to get a session with me right now. Sorry about that. It doesn't. Sometimes I feel like I'm not that well known, not that popular. I guess it's the fact that people come back for more that I'm getting booked out so far, and plus my prices are really low. So anyway, enough about that. I had such an awesome day today. Sunday is normally a day off for me anyway, but I'm in the middle of my staycation now, so it just, normally on a Sunday it's like trying to get so much done, all the stuff that has to get done, in addition to wanting to get out and do things. Today we went to the forest. We had to cut the hike short because of rain. But then this is Maui for you, so it's rainy on the hike, and then we drive to like the next town over from Makawao. Makawao is right next door to Paia, and Paia is where we go to the beach. And we've carved out this perfect spot for ourselves at the beach. And what's also perfect about it is it's not prime real estate. It's not a place where a lot of people are going to want to go, but it's perfect for our little family's needs. Because we've got me and Talea, very light-skinned, and we don't want to be right in the sun, so we're kind of shielded. It's kind of like this, where this is a tree. I don't know if you know that. That's a tree. So we're under like a canopy of these pine trees, and we can set up the hammock, and we can see what's going on down below, the ocean and the people, and it's fun. It's fun to just people watch at the beach. So we have that bird's eye view up there. So we get to our spot, and we just have like more time than usual. It's less windy today. Oh, and I dove. I actually went in the water today. I don't usually go in the ocean at the beach, but today I went in. I went under. The water was warm. It was great. And then we get home, and the best part of the day for me today was getting to sit here. I was sitting right here, and Talea's chair, we have one of these high chairs that clamps onto the dining room table. So she's sitting in her chair, and I'm feeding her. My wife's making, we have an open situation here. So this is the dining room. Then you got the living room, and then the kitchen, but it's all open. So she's in the kitchen making dinner for her and Talea. And meanwhile, I'm feeding Talea applesauce that my wife also makes. She makes all the food. And just trying to like give her something because she's obviously really hungry. And so as I'm feeding her, she and I just start having the best time. She's been doing this thing lately where she puts like this real cute, sweet look on her face with it. She's got enormous eyes, so she's like, and sometimes she'll do it like resting her head on my wife's chest. But today she's just in her chair, so she's just doing it like into the air, just tilting her head like this. So then I start mocking her, like I'm doing it with her as she's doing it, and she just thinks that's the funniest thing in the world. So she just starts laughing, and then she's doing it now to get me to do it, to get the laugh going, and we're both laughing. And then sometimes when I'm feeding her, she's going like this on the table, and then so I start doing that with, in sync with her, and she loved that too. She thought that was hilarious. And what else was she laughing about? Oh, she does crazy arms. She goes like this, and I call that crazy arms. And she understands, like, when I say crazy arms, what that means. I'm not saying she's gifted or anything, but she's very cool. She's a very cool child. And so she was doing some of that while we're feeding, and my wife's in the kitchen like, what is so funny over there? Like, what's going on? And so that was the best part of the whole day off. And I'm just so looking forward to getting to spend all this time with her. And yeah, that's what's been going on. And what else? Oh, I'm going to make another Patreon video now for the people who pledge on my Patreon at least $11.11 a month. And you can just do 1 month and cancel if you want to watch all these videos. And because I'm going to make a ton of them while I have time off and can sleep in every day. So if you want to check them out, check out the link down below for my Patreon page, my page on Patreon. I've also got a new course coming up in July that I'm creating called Intuitive Sound, Hands-On, and Light Language Healing Academy. It's a mouthful. I'm going to teach you all these different healing techniques that I've developed over my time doing this. And it's a 3-week course. It's not eligible for the discount code because it's already super cheap. I mean, I can't even imagine what some of my colleagues would be charging for something like this. But it's $88.88 for 3 1-hour classes. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to do that video. I'm going to watch Prison Break over there on the couch. Blessings. Namaste. I love you guys. Subscribe, please. If you haven't already, find the button that says subscribe. Hit it. And I'll be back here tomorrow with more. Bye for now. I'm calling Andra. I don't know. She's outside or somewhere. She's fine.